Welcome to Imus, Cavite. It is time to plunge back into action as the PLDT Home Ultra PSL Invitational 2016 invades the historical capital of the Philippines. The three-peat champions, RC Cola Army Lady Troopers, are looking good, led of course by their established stars, Rachel Andakis and Jovelyn Gonzaga. On the other side of the net, Pati Orendain and Angelita Baquero have a huge responsibility, a huge challenge on their hands to lead Foton to their second win. No time for rust here in the PSL, hatid sa inyo ng TV5, the Philippine Olympic Network. Taking a look at the primary protagonists of both squads for Coach Villet Ponce de Leon, it is Araneta, Henson, Ortiz, Estampa, Orendain, De Maculangan, and Agueta Baquero starting at libero. On the other side of the net, Coach Kung Fu Reyes. I get used to Kung Fu, not Emilio. It's Sabino, Buna, Gonzalez, Gonzaga, Sabas, Dakis, and Tin Agno, their libero. So itong Army, makita natin, Denise, they continue to mix things up dito sa ating tournament. They do have that luxury, being undefeated, and it's nice para dito kay Coach Kung Fu na makahanap siya ng iba't ibang contributors.
Yes.
You have your three spiker offense in Tobino, Gonzaga, and Dakis. But when others get involved, yun naman ang hinahanap ng Foton. Hindi pwedeng si Patty Jane lang, hindi pwedeng si Angeli Araneta lang at si Micah Ortiz. Others have to be more consistent. As Red de Maculangan serves to open the first set. And immediately almost scoring an ace. And she does.
So good start for Foton. You know, this is actually a good front line for them. So as long as Rhea can be steady from the service line, pwede nilang pahabain itong lamang nila.
Well, as you always say, Denise, kailangan maka-atake agad mula sa service line. Dakis that time receives well. Combination play for Tobino and scores off the blocker. Ito si Royce Tobino, I think the second leading scorer of their squad. Sunod kay Rachel Andakis. Sarah Jane Gonzalez with the service. She targets Patty Jane Orendain. Araneta the tip. Agno second touch for Jovelyn Gonzaga. Finds an opening.
So good job for Jovelyn. Alam mo, medyo obvious kasi yung defense nitong Foton. Talagang inaabangan nila yung mga mahaba at saka malakas na palo ni Jovi. Kaya last second, look at that, hindi niya finollow through yung arm niya and just went for that soft hit.
Oh, Henson just had to push it over. Gonzalez back set. Gonzaga again. And she gets to go.
Again, nakita niya gumagalaw si Tabaquero, not really established in her floor defense, and that's why pinunta niya down the line yung bola dun sa may dulo.
Immediately, unanswered 4 points para sa RC Cola Army.
Well, lack of first ball, lack of defense is really their main problem right now. Hindi sila makabuo ng play.
Let's see if Gonzalez has a different target. Still targets Orendain. Oh, but I think there is a violation.
Because De Maculangan is a backliner. I think that was a overreaching violation called, if I'm not mistaken.
And Coach Villet Ponce de Leon with an early timeout.
Hindi, lumayo ba na pagkalayo-layo? Hindi naman, di ba? Huwag kayong umatras dito sobra. Diyan lang kayo, Nit. Sobra sa'yo, hawakan mo. Malakas pa yung bola. Hindi naman, di ba? Gawin lang natin yung first ball. Ayusan natin. Tsaka yung mga error natin, elementary error yan. Hawakan ng mga drop na bola. Tara.
You know what they really have to remember is kailangan pag-release pa lang ng server ng bola, nababasa mo na if anong klaseng hit yung gagawin niya. And they also have to remember na mas madaling mag-abang pa forward. Hindi dapat sila kumbaga hindi nakapako yung paa nila. They have to move inside that court.
Again, it's a snowball effect when you cannot get the first ball properly. That time, Tabaquero adjusts, bring up Henson for that attack, but
then go over. Masyadong hesitant si Henson in that last attack. Makikita mo, pinigil niya rin yung arm swing niya. I don't know if she was intimidated by the block.
Orendain still the target of the service of Army. Just at the top. Gonzalez goes to Tobino. And that one is good. Finally, itong Foton getting something on the board after the first service ace mula kay Rhea de Maculangan. 2 serving 6 now dito sa set number 1. Miscommunication there. Forced to give up a chance ball. Henson winds it up. Gonzaga susubok ulit and puts it down.
A good adjustment from Gonzaga. Medyo mababa yung binigay sa kanya na bola ni Gonzalez. And you could just see biglang napabilis yung step niya. Just adjusting to get that spike.
And the ultra fast spike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the ultra fast LTE for a happy family. John Bunag serves it up. D-Mac almost a good connection with Estampa. Tupino. And she gets that one, I think, off a check ball. Yes, it is. And a great start para sa RC Cola Army Lady Troopers, up 8-2 dito sa set number 1.
Ginamit ng Foton top lander yung break para mag-work on their chemistry and to hone more of their skills. Medyo rush daw kasi yung pagkakabuo ng kanilang team, yung kalahati bago. Kaya naman in their first few games, medyo nagkakailangan pa sila. So, ang ginawa nga nila, they work on their chemistry para daw ngayon, dati daw kasi nag-rely sila too much on individual talent and stock knowledge, kumbaga. And now, given more time to prepare and work on what they lack, sabi ni Coach Villet, hindi pa sila totally nag-gel, pero now they can move with more direction and at the same direction as a team. James?
And as Apple was reporting, Foton making Apple David look good with her report dahil naka-transition naman sila sa atake ni Angeli Araneta.
And that's what we were talking about just a while ago. No? Hindi lang pwede yung Espanya Express yung gumagana for Foton. Alam natin na yung familiarity between the three is there. But again, napaka-importante na mag-gel silang anim sa loob ng court.
Kulang na lang doon yung isa pang coach, yung Denise Tan, to complete the 4 coaches of Espanya Express. But again, like you said, para dito sa Foton, they do have a Dana Henson. Patty Jane Orendain. Nung dumikit yung laban nila sa isang set na huling beses na nagtapat sila, it was actually Henson and Orendain who were aggressive. Oh, what a hit off the block!
Well, Jeannie Sabas just taking advantage of the blockers dahil medyo may spasyo dun sa kamay ng blockers and the net.
That sends Royce Tubino to the service line, 9 serving 5.
Good
Sharp
serve.
service. Gonzalez runs a play for Gonzaga.
No, that was actually very well read by Foton, pero hindi mali yung timing nila. It's not really all about just catching your attacker and knowing the play. Kailangan tama yung timing mo. And at that last time, pababa na sila nung pinalo ni Jovi yung bola.
Sa 2, 3 sumabay, nakuha pa rin ni Jovelyn Gonzaga. Oy, paalala natin, maaari kayo magparamdam sa inyong paboritong PSL idols using Shout, a new way of expressing yourself quickly and easily. Punta na sa sports5.ph and look for the Shout widget para mag-shout sa mga paborito niyong players. Libre ito, no registration required. Last play, Foton was able to score, sending Angeli Araneta to the service line. Sabas almost. Ganda sana ng pag-uwi ni Tabakero.
Kaya lang dumiretso sa antena.
11-6 now is the score dito sa set number 1. Araneta now the target of the service. Orendain puts it down.
There you go. Alam mo, tamang desisyon yun to give it to Patty kasi, of course, she is one of the most reliable attackers here for Foton. And at the same time, kita mo naman ang liit ng blocker niya. That was Sarah Jane Gonzalez in front of her.
Ultra Fast Spike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the Ultra Fast LTE for a happy family. That is a must para sa Foton na makabisa na talaga sila ni D-Mac kung paano sila isa-set. And for a player like Patty Jane, she does need to get higher in the air before she attacks. 7 serving 11, Estampa on deck.
Nice set.
Daki, suli sa taas. And Foton doing some damage with her blocks.
You know, yun yung kailangan nila, especially with Dakis in front of you. Kailangan maganda yung timing mo sa bola.
Hindi sila naloko. Dun sa play na pinatakbo doon ni Sarah Jane Gonzalez. Ortiz taking that one.
So maganda yung anticipation ni Ortiz that time.
Foton top lander within 2 points, 9 serving 11. Back set. And she catches the defense snapping with that attack.
Well, again, just targeting the hands of the smaller blocker. Magandang decision-making ng both setters in this match. Just knowing where they can score with a higher percentage.
Sabas with the serve. Imac goes to Ortiz. Good defense at the back line. Gonzaga, back attack of her own. And no problem at all para kay Jovelyn Gonzaga. Winding it up to put the ball away. Ultra Fast Spike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the Ultra Fast LTE for a happy family. Orendain. Coverage by Sabas. Dakis, the attack. Ortiz. And that one not over.
Yeah, not over. Masyadong napalakas yung hawi ni Maika. So sobrang hawi niya, hindi na pumasok.
Two unanswered points para sa RC Cola Army. Rather 3. As Ortiz tips it over. Tubino from the back, way too long.
Masyado nakailalim si Honey Royce in that time. At alam niya, she was just smiling about it. Medyo naging ano niya yun, tendency niya, even in her collegiate years, pag talagang nakapapailalim siya sa bola, yung power niya same pa rin.
4-point ball game, 10 serving 14. Dakis off the block. Good coverage by Patty Jane. Neta from the back, couldn't convert. Ortiz, another tip.
You know, the thing is, maganda yung timing nitong si Ortiz. Pero RC also has to remember, kahit frontliner yung setter nila, hindi nila pwedeng bigyan ng over-reception dahil napakalaki ng mga blockers ng Foton. Uunahan talaga si Gonzalez.
Student point, something for Gonzalez to ponder on while she's at the front. Oh, Dakis with authority.
Well, better set there for Rachel Landakis. We all know, mas gusto niya yung mga medyo mabilis na bola. Just like this one, kasi mas explosive yung palo niya.
And she detonates up high with the Ultra Fast Spike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the Ultra Fast LTE for a happy family. Ortiz, over receive. Oh, Dakis gets that one to go. And how about that? It's nice to be good, but it's better to be lucky. And RC Cola with the lead, heading into the second technical timeout. Almost, but not quite. Dakis just playing the ball, staying in the point, and she gets it a go for this 5-point advantage. We'll be back in a moment. Well, as long as Rachel Landakis and Jovelyn Gonzaga are together, well, success could be forever. Para dito sa RC Cola Army Lady Troopers, have been playing together for a long time. Iba, Denise, pag meron kang ganyang ka-talented ng mga spikers na kilala pa yung laro ng bawat isa.
Yes, and first and foremost, hindi lang isa yung pupuntahan mo, hindi kagad mapapagod yung isang attacker mo. May options ka, so malilito mo rin yung kalaban mo.
And speaking of unpredictability, kung kanina si Ortiz at si Orendain ang gumagawa, bago sumali ni Dana Henson, bigay todong hataw yung kanyang ibinigay that last play. 12 serving 16. Foton cleaning up their act dito sa set number 1. Let's see if they can do it defensively. Henson again!
Grabe yung power ni Dana Henson. You know, kahit tatlo yung blockers niya, she's just gonna hammer it through kasi wala naman siya ibang pupuntahan kung ililihis niya. Better, mas mataas talaga yung chance niya if she just dropped it or talagang hampasin niya patagos yung bola.
Isa pang bagay na importante dito sa Foton as Red de Macalangan serves. Kung si Rhea yung magiging block coverage, o kaya siya yung tatarget ng mga service o ng atake, importante na yung second touch ay makadiskarte na maayos. Tulad na nung ginawa ni Neta kanina. Stack is from the back. Chance now for Foton. Neta! Well, the attack goes too long.
Too much cut on that attack. But at least we're seeing them now, you know, getting better reception. Mas maganda na yung floor action nila.
Apple David has a report.
Sabi ni Coach Villet sa huddle, okay lang daw kung yung service nila walang karga, pero tumarget naman daw sila at make sure na hindi yung libero ang kanilang target. And also, she wants smarter hitting from her girls. And on defense naman, make sure daw ready sila sa depensa. Napaka-importante na maganda yung maging first ball nila para maganda rin yung kanila maging atake. Balik sa'yo.
On that point ni Apple David, Denise, kung opposing team ka, would you try to target Gonzales to make sure na iba yung kailangan mag-create ng offense para sa RC Army?
Well, not necessarily, no? Kasi syempre merong mga tiyatawag dyan tago for the setter. At their position, para hindi talaga sila yung kumuha ng bola. Now, what you try to do is look at your defenders, kung sino yung target mo, kung sino yung medyo nahirapan in the past few service or receptions.
At walang kahirap-hirap. Ito si Jovelyn Gonzaga. She brings the lead back up to 4. Gonzalez creates and Gonzaga detonates with the ultra-fast bike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the ultra-fast LTE for a happy family. Henson. And again, Dana Henson heating up here in the first.
Alam mo yung mga palo ni Dana Henson, it's not even that deceiving yung play ng Foton, no? Pero talagang siguro hindi lang nila ina-expect that they would give it to Dana. Just because, of course, you have Estampa, you have Araneta.
Back set for Gonzaga.
And again, it's really smart hitting from Jovelyn Gonzaga. Again, just going through Pati Rindain. Nakita niyo yung space between Orendain and Araneta, and it was just easy, just that easy for her.
Ultra Fast Bike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the Ultra Fast LTE for a happy family. Neta running. Gonzalez goes to Gonzaga again. Oh, almost but not quite for Angeli Araneta.
Alam mo maganda doon, alam ni Jovelyn na miss-time niya yung bola, na una siyang pumasok, kaya nakita natin medyo nag-hesitate siya. But at the same time, when she hesitated, nabasa niya yung defense ng kalaban, just going for the donut hole and getting that point once again.
Tubino serves. And scores an ace. And just like that, RC Cola racing to this 21-15 lead as Coach Villet sues for time.
Na-checkpoan mo siya. Anong ginawa niya? Pinatchat niya. Kasi nakita niya nakatapat ka na sa kanya eh. Kaya lang, yung supporta naman natin dun sa floor. Diba? First, patasin na natin yung bola.
Very important talaga yung support na sinasabi ni Coach Villet. You know, sometimes nga some coaches would actually instruct the players not to block anymore and just, you know, strengthen their floor defense. Kung mababasa mo naman talaga, para lang ma-stop mo yung bola. And, you know, looking at the numbers now, Daki's 33 attacks, Gonzaga 29, 3 and 2 blocks, and Gonzaga with 2 aces. So, big numbers.
Tapos kung isasama mo pa yung mga numero ni Royce Tubino. Napakabigat talaga. As Foton gets on the board, and Orendain wants to be mentioned among those strong attackers. Si May Makatuno and Ivy Remulla possibly checking in. And Foton is going to get that one. The taller blockers winning those jousts at the middle.
Again, RC has to remember, mas maliit yung setter nila, and Gonzalez is now a backliner. So hindi sila pwedeng magbibigay ng sobrang bola or masyadong dikit sa net.
May Makatuno and Ivy Remulla enter the game. So captain on the floor will be Patty Jane Orendain as May Makatuno to serve. 17 serving 21. Gonzaga had to dive for that one. Dakis kept alive by Orendain. Ivy Remulla swings and scores.
Alam mo, minsan magandang strategy talaga yung nagpapasok ka biglaan kasi yung blockers mo ngayon naguguluhan sa timing ng attackers. They've been so used to like the attacks of Araneta, Ortiz. Ngayon pagpasok ni Remulla, ibang step, ibang approach.
Gonzalez runs a play for Rachel Dakis. Ball still in play. Gonzalez looking at the target. Oh, good ups there by Foton. And Foton playing that point, staying with that point and getting that one. Ngayon naman si Coach Kung Fu Reyes ang tatag ng timeout. Let's try to listen in.
Dalawa lang yan.
Pwede ka bumalik ng 4, Joe. So kung nagtas, balik naman ng 4. Ha? Sabay na sa... Magpakita ka kay Pati, ha? Pakita ka mo, tsaka mo babalikan. Pasa tayo, pasa. Tingin, wala ka na depensa na ano dyan, na mahirap na bola. Madali lang kinukuha mo.
Well, you know, just a few reminders from Coach Kung Fu na hindi naman malakas yung huling nahulog na bola sa kanila. It's just that no one was really prepared. O medyo nagkagulo lang doon si Tobino and si Gonzaga. And now just instructing, of course, the next play that he wants. Gusto niya may magpakita munang quicker. So let's see kung makaka-deceive sila dito.
Gonzaga puts it down. And that's how you respond coming off a timeout.
And you know what? Ito si Jovelyn Gonzaga, wala talaga siyang pinipili, no? Kahit na siya yung kumuha ng bola, it wasn't that great of her set, patay pa din.
And the Ultra Fast White brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the Ultra Fast LTE for a happy family. Tina Salak also the captain on the floor, preparing to serve. Para sa RC Cola Army Lady Troopers. Targets Henson. And to take her out of the play, and the chance ball given up by Remulla. Salak. Carolino couldn't finish. Oh, look at the Stampa. Not on my watch, protecting the net.
Yeah, that was a bad decision to just send that ball over. Kung gagawin mo yung mga deceiving play na 1-2 attack na yon, dapat sigurado ka na madedeceive mo muna yung blocker mo or medyo mas mabilis yung balik ng bola.
Stampa and Tabacero taking a break. Samantha Dawson now in the game para sa Foton Toplander. Masyado malakas. And again, Foton ruling the net.
Just good timing again for Ortiz and Remulla. Ito na RC ngayon ang nahihirapan sa first ball nila.
Chance to equalize para sa Foton Toplander. Dawson, kinakargahan ng mga service. Dakis, oh, puts it down.
Well, Dakis just went over Ortiz and Remulla.
And that's what Tina Salak does, create for attackers like Rachel Dakis with the Ultra Fast Spike brought to you by PLDT Home Ultra, the Ultra Fast LTE for a happy family. Makatuno, combination play for Orentain, but met at the net.
Yeah, well read by the RC Cola blockers. Kita naman na it was a fake for Ortiz. Walang sumabay sa kanya.
That's Carolina and Bunan. A strong shadow of the lock and an ace serve. That ends the first set para sa RC Cola Army Lady Troopers 25-21. A lot of names joining the party, but the one leading the way, Jovelyn Gonzaga with 9 attack points. She can do it with power. She can do it with creativity. And she can do it with so much grace. The lethal lefty leading the way para sa RC Cola Army as they take set number 1 kontra sa Foton Toplander. Magbabalik po tayo. This is the PSL Invitational on TV5, the Philippine Olympic Network.